The humble grain, a cooking cornerstone. Rice is a staple food for millions around the world. It's versatile, affordable, and delicious. Mastering the art of cooking rice might seem simple, but achieving that perfect texture requires understanding a few key elements. We'll explore the essentials of cooking rice, from water ratios to cooking times. Whether you're a seasoned chef or a kitchen novice, these tips will help you cook rice perfectly every time. Rice can be enjoyed in countless ways, from a simple side dish to the star ingredient in a complex recipe. With a bit of practice and attention to detail, you'll be able to consistently produce fluffy, flavorful rice that elevates any meal. Let's get started. Ratio rules. Achieving perfect white rice. The most crucial aspect of cooking perfect white rice is the water-to-rice ratio. The general rule of thumb is to use a 2-to-1 ratio of water to rice. This means for every 1 cup of rice, you will use 2 cups of water. However, this can vary slightly depending on the type of rice and your desired consistency. Using the correct amount of water ensures that the rice cooks evenly and absorbs all the liquid. Too much water can result in mushy rice, while too little will leave it undercooked and crunchy. Mastering this ratio is the first step towards fluffy, delicious rice. Timing is key cooking white rice to fluffy perfection. Once you've mastered the water-to-rice ratio, the next important factor is cooking time. For white rice, the average cooking time is around 15 to 20 minutes. This involves bringing the water to a boil, then reducing the heat to low, covering the pot, and simmering until the rice has absorbed all the liquid. Resist the temptation to lift the lid while the rice is cooking. Lifting the lid releases steam and disrupts the cooking process, which can lead to unevenly cooked rice. Once the rice is cooked, let it rest for about 5 minutes with the lid on. This allows the steam to further cook the rice and achieve that perfect fluffy texture. Section 4. Flavor infusion. Elevate your rice with chicken broth. While water is the standard liquid used to cook rice, you can easily enhance its flavor by using chicken broth instead. Chicken broth adds a subtle, savory depth to the rice, making it a more flavorful accompaniment to any dish. When using chicken broth, maintain the same 2-to-1 liquid-to-rice ratio. The cooking time will remain relatively similar to cooking with water, but keep a close eye on it as it might require a minute or two less. Chicken broth cooked rice adds a touch of richness and depth. Section 6. Conclusion. By mastering these basic techniques, you can confidently tackle any rice dish. Remember to use the correct water ratio, cook it for the appropriate time, and don't be afraid to experiment with different flavors and varieties. With a little practice, you'll be serving up perfect, fluffy rice every time, impressing yourself and your dinner guests alike.